in the morning, I go on Facebook, and it's January 8th, and that is Elvis's birthday.
Yes, it is.
Right. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that his music, I know you guys think I'm nuts, but I'm telling you, the way that it came to me was that it was on his birthday, and it was just weird that it was my brother's birthday, 10 years prior that the song came to me, and so anyway, I really feel like that song is a special one. It was the first one I ever wrote, and just the way that all that happened, and I still have a screenshot of my of the recordings that I took. So,
oh wow,
yeah.
Well, you answered.
Anyway, that's the truth. You guys can think I'm nuts if you want, but.
Oh no! I think it's special.
No! Don't be so diplomatic. Of course she's nuts. We're all nuts. I mean, this is why we enjoy ourselves.
Well, I wasn't going to put her into the same category as you and I.
But actually, Kelly, you answered my next question. I wanted to know, other than the fact that that the jukebox played Elvis Presley for hours on end, what possessed you 10 years later to create this little masterpiece that you have? And you answered my question, and I think that's wonderful.
A radio DJ.
Pardon?
A radio DJ suggested, his name is the Wagman, he's K-Jazz. Anyway, he suggested that I start writing music. So I wrote a little jingle for their radio station, and he said, you should really start writing music. So I did. And that was the very first song that I tried, and I actually tried it like the very next day. Like I said, I'd wake up early in the morning, and that's when I started writing the lyrics. And then, like I said, a month or two, or possibly 3, I can't remember exactly, later is when the tune came to me. So I had never written music before. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I was 50 years old. I'm 54 right now. And it just came to me. And it's like all this music I know comes straight from God because it funnels through me. And I hear it, and the lyrics come to me very quickly. The music comes to me very quickly. And I don't know. Something special happened on that day.
Well, you're a blessed young lady, and we appreciate the music that you're making. I love bluegrass, and I have for many years. And I went to the University of South Florida in the Tampa area many years ago. And a friend of mine and I, we used to go up to into Pasco County when there was absolutely nothing up there, and we'd go to these tent revivals, and there was a lot of black gospel music, which was wonderful, but there was also a lot of bluegrass gospel, and it was just phenomenal stuff. And so it really is nice to hear you keep this art alive. It really is.
Definitely.
Oh,
absolutely. Now tell me something here. Since you have such wonderful and unique stories, I know there has to be one to go along with why you're Smith sisters when neither one of you's name is Smith. How did the Smith sisters? I mean, this is like it's like a cough drop commercial. The Smith brothers, remember their cough drops?
Yes.
Where did the
we
sisters come from?
Have picked a more popular name. It's crazy. People call us Smith sisters all the time, and there's another Smith sisters. So I always want to make sure it's Smith Sisters Bluegrass.
Gotcha.
But actually, our dad's name, my maiden name, our maiden name is Smith. So when our dad passed away, we wanted to, neither of us have kids of our own, and we thought, what a better way to leave a legacy for our dad than, and I'm going to cry, than to, put music, out there into the world for the rest of forever, with his name on it. And so that's what we did. So we are Smith Sisters Bluegrass. It's Smith Sisters, and then it's Bluegrass. So...
Well, that explains it all. That definitely does, and I'm so glad that we've been fortunate enough to have you come join us on the show, because one of the things that aside from working with independent artists and giving them one more stage to present themselves, their talents, and their music on. One of the other things that really makes it work for John and I is hearing the interesting and unique stories of each artist, of where they came from, how they got to where they are today, especially musically, of course. And as a bonus, we often do get, personal sidelines and stories such as you've shared with us. And it's really a treat for us and for our listeners too, because we hear from them, and they'll write us with some of the things. They'll say that, wow, that was quite a story that she told about how the song was created, or about her father and everything. And I think that is just wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And before we run out of time, I want to pass on to you, as I do all of our guests, that once you're on our show, you are part of our family. You always have a place here to introduce new music or whatever. Want you to stay in touch with us so that we know what you're doing. And we also have a Facebook page, the David Bowers Awards Groups page, and that is there specifically for guests on my show to post whatever they want related to their music, their careers, their family, whatever. Like I said, you're part of our family now. Feel free to share on there. That's what that page is there for. And I can guarantee you that if it makes it on that page, it's probably going to make, I don't want to say that I tell tales out of school, but there's a good chance it might make it to a few other places on the internet too. So anything you want to share, that's what the page is there for.
Will do, for sure. Hey, I wanted to mention too that our music is available on all of the sites, in Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, every single one that's out there. All you have to do is Google us, and you'll find us.
Okay, and you have a website also?
Yes, we do. It's Smith Sisters Bluegrass.com.
All right.
Yeah. So
that's like kind of like.
We hope to check us out. And by the way, I wanted to tell you too, our CD, our Mama CD. There's only 3 more available on online. I know. We ordered a limited number, and they just went like hotcakes. So, I just had someone just order one just before I came on the show, and so there's only 3 available.
Well, listeners, keep that in mind. There's only a couple more copies left, and you're going to hear a track from this beautiful album they did, and it's called Mama. And I'm going to let, in the time we've got about 30 seconds left, I'm going to let you, Kelly, tell the folks about this song, Mama.
Okay, this song basically tells you a little bit about our mom. She's still with us, and she's just the sweetest mom. The whole album is about her. This song just kind of tells you, you were talking about, gospel, bluegrass. This is kind of along those lines. She taught us all the things in life that really matter, and that's about God and about country and about family. And our dad taught us those things too, but Mom was with us all day and every day,
right.
And so
and
that's what this song's about.
And that's what mamas do. Kelly, thank you so much to you and your sister. Be sure and keep in touch. We'd love to have you come back and talk with us again in the near future. Thank you again.
Let's do it. Okay.
You got it.
Thank you
again, ladies and gentlemen. Smith Sisters Bluegrass. This is called Mama.
Taught us all the things in life that matter. Taught us all the things that girls should know. Love the Lord with all your heart, don't judge another. In life you always reap what you sow. Mama, she knew all the answers. Mama read the Bible every day. Mama, she taught us all the stories. She'd say, girls, get on your knees and pray. Patience in all things, sometimes the hardest. Be kind to all you know, every day. color of your skin doesn't matter. Don't owe another man no debt to pay. Mama, she knew all the answers. Mama read the Bible every day. Mama, she taught us all the stories. She'd say, girls, get on your knees and pray. In this fallen world there are temptations. Try to always do the best you can. This is the reason why we need a Savior. He's there when you fall to hold your hand. Mama, she knew all the answers. Mama read the Bible every day. Mama, she taught us all the stories. She'd say, girls, get on your knees and pray. Mama, she knew all the answers. Mama read the Bible every day. Mama, she taught us all the stories. She'd say, girls, get on your knees and pray. She'd say, girls, get on your knees and pray. She'd say, girls, get on your knees and pray.
There you have it, and we thank you so much, Kelly. We thank also Bill Abernathy. That's Kelly of the, I've got an alarm going off in the background. That's Kelly of Smith Sisters Bluegrass, and also Bill Abernathy. We got to get out of here. John Bon Jovi will take us home.
Well, if you insist, I can do just exactly that, Mr. Bowers and your Spiffy Awards. Artists, hey, you want to get on the show? We'd love to have you. We'd love to talk to you. Just send your EPK to David at TheDavidBowers.com for your chance to be on this here indie music show. The David Bowers Awards is broadcast around the world from the studios of Computer Help USA in Naples, Florida, and also from the Valley of the Sun in Tempe, Arizona, and is available for free on Blog Talk Radio, also on YouTube, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Spreaker, Amazon Alexa devices, as well as SoundCloud and all of the other platforms that you might use to download your podcasts. Click the follow link on our Blog Talk Radio page and like the David Bowers on Facebook and Twitter. We'd love to have you follow along with us. Be sure to join us next week for the David Bowers Awards. That's going to be Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern on WRFZ-FM 106.3 Rochester Free Radio. And Blog Talk Radio, Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, and 6 p.m. UTC for more great indie music and talk with the artists that make it happen. So until next week, for the David Bowers and Nick, the newly married geek, I am John Bon Jovi, the legendary one, thanking you for being with us today. And we'll see you next week right here on the David Bowers Awards.
Studies have shown that word of mouth is one of the most trusted ways to get the word out. So to tell you about McDonald's $1 any size coffee, soft drinks, and sweet tea, here are 3 mouths.
Psst, McDonald's has small hot coffee, soft drinks, and sweet tea for just $1.
Hey, have you heard that McDonald's has medium hot coffee, soft drinks, and sweet tea for $1?
Large hot coffee, soft drinks, and sweet tea are just $1? Yeah, I heard about that.
In case you haven't heard, any size hot coffee, soft drinks, and sweet tea are just $1 on McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu. At participating McDonald's for a limited time, cannot be combined with combo meal. Studies have shown that word of mouth is one of the most trusted ways to get the word out. So to tell you about McDonald's $1 any size coffee, soft drinks, and sweet tea, here are 3 mouths.
Psst, McDonald's has small hot coffee, soft drinks, and sweet tea for just $1.
Hey, have you heard that McDonald's has medium hot coffee, soft drinks, and sweet tea for $1?
Large hot coffee, soft drinks, and sweet tea are just $1? Yeah, I heard about that.
In case you haven't heard, any size hot coffee, soft drinks, and sweet tea are just $1 on McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu. At participating McDonald's for a limited time, cannot be combined with combo meal.